Myles, Keegan Nickerson with thehoosier.com. Good to meet you. From everything we've heard, coaches are very complimentary of you, talking about your leadership and how you're taking initiative, even though you haven't really been here that long. So what is it about you? What is it about what you've been through in your career or learned that allows you to take that initiative and be such a good leader?
Well, one thing I've pretty much learned throughout my career and my experiences is that no matter who you are, as long as you know what the right things and what the standard for the program is, you could come in and help and make an impact and hold everybody else to the same standard. So I know everyone's trying to win, so I'm just trying to help my teammates meet the standard pretty much.
Hey, Myles. Matt Weaver with 247 Sports. How you doing?
Doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm okay. Obviously, you're playing the bull position. I know they call you guys outside linebackers, kind of rushing and also dropping in coverage. What do you like about that position? And I mean, maybe how does it compare to what you were doing back at UCLA?
Well, at UCLA, they had me at a bunch of different spots. Sometimes I would play edge rusher. Sometimes I would be an inside backer. Sometimes I would play their version of the bull position. But what I really like here is the versatility of the position. I feel very comfortable in my role and what I'm asked to do, and everything's just pretty much been making a lot of sense to me. And that's credit to Coach T. Garden as well in the way he teaches everything. He teaches it very clearly and makes it so that we can understand it in the best way possible.
Myles, Tom Bruce, Sports Illustrated, Indiana. Good to see you. There's that old phrase that a rising tide raises all boats. And, from a leadership standpoint, is that kind of where you are at with you and your teammates and such? That just raising the performance level of everybody around you as well as doing that for yourself?
Yeah, I feel like we're all helping each other out. I feel like there's a lot of rising tides on this team, and we just continue to feed off each other. And if I'm holding someone else to a high standard, it forces me to make sure I know what I'm doing, and vice versa.
Dustin and Jim. Myles, I want to go back to what you said about knowing what the standard is and being able to hold people to it. I guess maybe the hard part would be just sort of understanding, getting a full grasp of what the standard is in a short period of time. I guess how did you manage to do that? I guess how did you sort of come in, learn enough about what you had to do from an everything standpoint to be able to hold people to that standard and to say, okay, this is what we have to do and this is what you guys have to do?
Well, one thing I learned from is my experience at UCLA. So when I first got there, we were 3-9, and then before I left, we ended up 8-4 and going into a bowl game. So I just took my experiences from those years that I was there and the differences and what we had to change in order to continue to raise the standard and raise the bar and what things we needed to do to win more games. And that's kind of what I tried to bring here. I just tried to make sure we all raise the bar and we all raise the standard and just do the things that we need to do to make sure this season can be better than last season.
Jim.
Well, coming into a new program, how you talk about being a leader and it's easy, but when you are a new face and a group, especially coming off of a season that did not exactly meet expectations, where you do have to be part of rising that up, how do you manage to put all of that together and be a positive part of the production?
I feel really it's a credit to the coaching staff. The coaching staff, even though I'm new, they make me feel like I've been here for a while. We all pretty much are a family. Even though I just got here, it feels like a family vibe. Everyone's comfortable with each other. Everyone's talking. You go in the locker room, everyone's laughing together, a lot of camaraderie. So I feel like it's easy to feel like you're able to say something to your brother and your brother can say something to you, because that's pretty much that's what they've created here. The LEO love each other. All that is real. And we pretty much just feed off of that.